Hey everyone, it's Sister Kadasha back with another video for my sisters. And this subject has been on my heart for quite some time now. I really didn't want to open this can of worms because it's such a big topic and I prefer not to speak about it. But because I've had an experience with it, I just want to make my sisters aware of some things that they should take into account before entering into this type of relationship. So the topic of this video is going to be toxic polygyny and what you should look out for. So I come from a certain community that believes that polygyny is permissible as per the Bible, and it is permissible. There is, there is a history of this type of relationship in the scriptures, and I do not dispute any of that. Where I come in um, is this a relationship for you? And is this the type of man who is capable of having this type of relationship? Um, I do believe that, for a husband to be a husband of one wife is a major responsibility. There is some criteria that you must fit, and a lot of it has been taken out of our culture due to living in this system of things. And so we're not even doing the first marriage 100% according to biblical principles. So my problem is with the person that picks and chooses scriptures to support what it is that they want to do. If you want to have this type of relationship, that's completely your business, and it's completely, listen, you could do whatever you want to do, right? I have a problem with men that try to manipulate women using biblical scriptures to make them feel like they are not in the will of the Most High if they don't participate in this type of relationship. Men who prey on women who are vulnerable, who are naive. Watch out for a manipulative man. Okay, he's going to tell you things like, what makes you think you deserve a man to yourself. He's going to tell you things like, that you're jealous, you're selfish, you need to get over those type of things. That's not of the biblical culture. He's going to tell you things like, that you're not in the will of the Most High if you don't do this type of, if you don't support this kind of culture. This kind of relationship. He's going to tell you various things, and watch out for this type of man because what he wants to do is break you down. And this is where that old pimp theology comes in at, because that's what pimps used to do. And a lot of these brothers, especially in my age range, 30s, 40s, around that age range, 50s, they come from the era where that pimp culture was prevalent. They used to watch the old movies, the Superflies and those type of movies, and it was promoted to be a pimp and to have a bunch of women. And what they've literally done is they came and they brought that into the so-called awakening. That's exactly what they have done. So they want to make it popular or normal to have more than one woman in a household, and it makes them feel good to have rule over these women. It's pimp game. He wants more than one woman. The task of bringing both women under submission, under his spell, at his beck and call, giving him all their money, doing whatever he says. This boosts his ego. It makes him feel good. Okay? It's not about nation building. It's not about biblical culture at all. It's not about the Bible at all, and it's not about the Most High. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that this is all men. Like I said, there are exceptions to the rules where this kind of relationship does work, but the majority of the time, it ends in disaster. The majority of the time, the man is not equipped to handle one woman, let alone two. A lot of the times, the man has he has issues with women himself, whether it be stemming from childhood, from his mother, or from somebody, somebody else who raised him that wasn't really nurturing and wasn't really there for him. So deep down in the core, he hates women. Okay, so he doesn't love women. He wants to control a woman. He wants to dominate. He wants you to be there for his sexual favors, for money, for all these other things, but not love, not nourishment, not to heal you, none of the things that a man is supposed to do with you. He's supposed to be able to wash you with the word and present you before the Most High. Okay, that's not his goal. So watch out. All I'm saying is watch out. Take heed. A lot of times they don't give you enough time to get to know them. They're gonna woo you. Pimp game, sis. That's what pimps do. They woo the woman. They talk nice to her. They buy her all nice things. They make her feel like she's number one. And then once he has her mind, that's when he starts to manipulate, and that's when he starts to destroy and destruct. That's what they do. And that's what some of these brothers are doing. There's a lot of women trapped in these situations, and they're smiling and they're acting like it's a good thing. They will defend it, but deep down inside, they are hurting and they want out. Especially if you're coming in as the second woman. If you're coming in as the second woman, you better make sure that first woman really supports this type of lifestyle, because she might be just doing it for him because she loves him. She's been in the trenches with him for so long that she does not want to walk away. They may have kids, they have like time invested, and here you come skipping along and you want in. She does not want to share her man with you, sis. She does not want to be sister wives with you. And it's going to take a while for her to warm up to you. That's why you're feeling the friction. Or she might not even know. He gonna spring it on her as soon as you agree to it. Okay? So just be careful out here. There's wolves out here. There's people that prey on vulnerable women. I promote healing. Like, sis, if you come from a broken background, you've been in relationships that broke you, and you just looking for love, you need to not be in a relationship right now. You need to pull it in and start the healing process and let the Most High love on you, and be healed through Yeshua HaMashiach, because no man is going to heal you. Healing comes from the Father. Okay, so you would need to reel it in and take some time off. You don't need to be trying to be in this relationship, in that relationship, and let alone join a polygynous situation. That is a lot of stress. If you look at the biblical accounts, and people that support this kind of relationship, they always got a rebuttal. But if you look at the biblical accounts, you see that it was turmoil always in the household of these type of relationships. If you are going into this relationship, I suggest that you gird up your loins for battle. And I'm not talking about physical battle. And I'm not talking about physical fighting. I'm talking about spiritual battling. Because you don't know what kind of spirits that man is dealing with. You don't know what kind of spirits that woman is dealing with. And you don't know what kind of spirits you're dealing with until they start to manifest. And this is real things that I'm talking about here. Anybody that has been through it will tell you. It's warfare. It's warfare. That's how I learned about warfare, through that type of relationship, because you're battling spirits. That man, he wants you, but it's not to love you. And it's not to nation build. It's to feed his ego. And again, this video is not for the total population. It's not for the exceptions to the rules. It's not even for brothers, because I'm talking to my sisters. So if you're a brother and you're watching this video and you feel some type of way, you shouldn't even be watching this anyway, because according to Titus, the older teaches the younger. Sisters talk to sisters. So me having been through it, and I'm going to just tell you a little bit about what, just a little bit, because I don't even like talking about the subject, because it's so big amongst our community that we need to be talking about other things. But I feel that it's my duty to warn you, sisters. The brother that I was with, we agreed that that wasn't going to be the type of lifestyle that we was living. We agreed upon it. And then 6 months down the line, after he, I guess, got tired of me and his lust started to kick up and he wanted something new, then he sprung it on me. 6 months. Not even a year later. So if this is you, sis, I'm going to say run. I'm going to say plan your escape. Especially if you don't have no paperwork. If y'all not really married, like you didn't sign anything, y'all didn't sign no covenant, plan your escape. This man's going to waste your time and waste all your good years. Now, I know it's going to be some naysayers, but I'm telling you the truth. Until next time, Sister Kadasha, if you need a coach, need somebody to listen to you, you need assistance on your journey, hit me up at info@renewsistersllc.com. I'll drop the email and the link, or visit the website www.renewsistersllc.com. If you're going through this type of situation and you need somebody who has been through it, who can hear you out and listen to you, hit me up. I just want to say peace and love to all my beautiful sisters. Yah loves you. You are a peculiar treasure unto him. Don't let anyone tell you that you are less than a man in his eyes. That's not true. It's just simply not true. Male and female, he created them. Okay, so he loves his daughters. He wants his daughters to be wise. So sometimes he allows you to go through situations for you to grow, so he could teach you a lesson and draw you to him. And he don't want to push you away. He wants to draw you to him. So a lot of times he allows these kind of men to come into your life, wreak havoc, so that you could cry out to him and that you can learn a lesson from it and not go back down that road again. And perhaps help another sister and save another sister from going down that road. So I'm going to say shalom and have a blessed night. And the Most High loves you. Be wise.